That would be fantastic.
Cell phone video from inside the Clackamas County Jail, shot by jail staff, captures corrections officers laughing at an inmate's expense. This was in November of 2016. The man in distress is Brian Perry, an Army veteran. He's reacting to a drug overdose. Jail staffers clearly making light of the situation.
We should go show this to his girlfriend, like, you love this.
Within hours of the video being shot, Perry was dead. This week, his family filed a lawsuit against Clackamas County and the jail's medical provider, claiming they did not provide adequate care to Perry.
God, what is that?
This video does very little, if anything, to squash that argument. Listen as corrections officers suggest wheeling Perry into a school as part of a drug presentation.
I'm glad I brought for show and tell today.
Clackamas County Sheriff Craig Roberts can't comment on the lawsuit, but he did say this about the video. The laughter, substance, and tone of several comments heard from my employees in that video were inappropriate and do not conform to our professional standards. Compassionate treatment of those suffering from addiction and/or mental health issues is a cornerstone of our agency. The sheriff goes on to say he conducted an internal investigation and disciplined the staff in that video. Laurel, back to you.